Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, December 12th. A very cold start to the week here in the Mid-Atlantic region with temperatures in the low to mid-20s in many spots. Some of the coldest weather so far, in fact, for the last couple of nights that we've seen this late fall season. But as has been the case for the last several weeks, the cold will not really hold. We'll get back to seasonal afternoon temperatures today, and by the middle of the week we'll get back to a little bit above normal before yet another cold front swings through and turns us back in the other direction again for Friday and the weekend. But even that won't hold, as we'll probably get a little milder again to start next week. Well, let's take a look at the latest surface map. First of all, we have strong high pressure sitting right along the east coast, and it's still controlling our weather, although farther down the coast in the southeastern part of the country there is a wide area of showers, but that will not affect the Mid-Atlantic region as it moves off to the north and east. There are a few clouds all the way up into southeastern Pennsylvania associated with this particular system, so there may be some effect in terms of a little bit of patchy cloudiness during the morning hours, but for the most part this pulls off the coast and the high continues to control the weather from the Mid-Atlantic all the way up to the northeastern part of the country. Now, out in the middle part of the country there's a southwesterly flow developing on the back side of this high, and we'll gradually get into that somewhat milder air as we roll along into the midweek time frame. Meanwhile, there's another frontal system out here in the northern plains, and that will swing on through here by Thursday night, and we'll get a little chillier again for Friday and the upcoming weekend. Now, here's the latest colorized IR satellite image from the Penn State Ewald site, and again, down here in the southeastern part of the country, there is quite a band of showers and thunderstorms, but that's moving off to the north and east. But there can be some high clouds associated with that particular system all the way up through the D.C. and Philadelphia region before that pulls off the East Coast later on today. So definitely a mix of sun and clouds today in parts of the Mid-Atlantic. And farther to the west, there's quite an area again out in the with some showers and thunderstorms and some heavy snow up in the higher elevations out here in the southwestern part of the country. So there will be quite a bit of snowfall, some of the highest elevations in the southwestern part of the U.S. over the next 12 to 24 hours. Well, let's look at the GFS surface maps for Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and Thursday morning. Again, nothing extreme this week, a rather uneventful week with a frontal passage later on Thursday. That'll cause a little bit of rain on Thursday, not a heavy rain event, however. This is tomorrow morning. High pressure continues to dominate here in the east. That system that currently is over the southeastern part of the country just moves off the coast, doesn't affect the Mid-Atlantic region other than some patchy clouds. There's still a system out here in the southwestern part of the U.S. with, again, some heavy snow up in the higher elevations of New Mexico and Arizona, even the southern part of California. But for the next day or two, we continue to have, we're under control of this high pressure system, so dry weather here in the Mid-Atlantic will continue right into the middle part of the week. Jumping ahead to Wednesday morning, that system that was in the southwestern part of the U.S. is starting to make a move towards the Great Lakes, and this associated frontal system will head on through the Mid-Atlantic region by the time we get into the latter part of Thursday. Precipitation now starting to move into the Ohio Valley, but on Wednesday we're still dry up and down the East Coast thanks to that large high pressure system. Here's the GFS map for Thursday morning. That system in the southwest now has moved all the way up into the Great Lakes. It is about to swing a cold front through the Mid-Atlantic region come the latter part of Thursday. A couple of showers here on Thursday. Again, not a heavy rain event. In fact, we'll get a little bit milder just ahead of that cool front as the winds pick up out of the southwest ahead of the front. But then the front swings through by Thursday night, and we turn back around again in terms of temperature and get a little colder on Friday and a pretty chilly weekend. But again, that cold will not hold, as it looks likely that will warm up again the early part of next week. Well, that's it for now. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.